Good morning, guys. Maddie Q here. Bringing you another motivational morning speech. I'm changing things up just a little bit for a few videos. I got a little tired. Some of you'll notice yesterday I didn't upload a morning motivation speech. So yesterday there was just that short video that was released during the afternoon, but I didn't do a morning video. So I was feeling a little burnt out, a little tired. That's why today I'm going to talk about how important it is to keep going no matter how you're feeling. Also, this is why it's good to get ahead of the game and already have stuff set in motion, especially with YouTube. Have videos already put together so that you can take a day off and your channel is still going, still releasing those daily videos. We talked about this. We talked about planning ahead, getting ahead and staying ahead. We talked about grinding through the weekend. Sometimes you can do all your work for the week during the weekend and coast during the week. It can be hard. God knows I know. I've been seeing that lately, and didn't anticipate how much work this would be. But moving right along, guys, you can accomplish a lot if you put in that work ahead of time. You can accomplish a lot more. I think the issue with a lot of people is we want to take things a day at a time. But if you do a little bit of tomorrow's work today, not everything, you'll find out when tomorrow comes, you'll be finishing up early and you have time to focus on what's for the next day, and so on and so forth. You really have to be able to switch between things pretty fast, and you have to be able to go over these concepts, these ideas pretty fast in your mind. If you sit down and plan things out before you get started, though, you'll find it a lot easier to get more accomplished than what you intended to. This can be with chores, this can be at your job, this can be at home, this can be on your side hustle. So keep that in mind. If you sit down and think about the things that you're doing versus, let's say you're going to the grocery store today to get something. Okay, well then you go back again the next day and the day after that, when you could have gotten all those things in one grocery trip on that first day. This is kind of something I'm talking about. If you know you're going to already be in the neighborhood, okay, why not get things for the week? Or at least for 3 days. Versus just focusing on what's happening on that one day. You have to be very forward thinking, forward moving. Get ahead. And a lot of times that will help you when you hit those rough spots, because that's what's happening to me right now. I hit a rough spot. Mostly what I'm feeling has nothing to do with what I'm doing on YouTube. It's personal life stuff, and it's gonna come, it's gonna go. There's nothing we can do about that. When you have a life, things happen. So you have to deal with these things as they come, because a lot of times they're going to be surprises. You're not going to be ready. But the things that you can predict, the things that you know about, if you just sit down and think about them before you start, a project or start grocery shopping, you know every aspect of that task, that chore. If you want to, you can just sit down and think about it, make a list, and you can make that easier. You can make that faster. You can streamline that process to where you definitely will have like at least a couple of days taken care of at once versus just one day. And I talked about this streamlining process with my chores before in the time management video. I did just release a new blog post on this as well about how I streamline cleaning. And even if you can afford to get the robot vacuums, which, you know, I want to say the cheapest one was $100. There are other models that I didn't purchase myself that you can probably find for under $100. And it makes up so much. It really helps. You'll be surprised at how much dust they collect every day, just to be real. And time is money. I think a lot of you see your time as just being this thing that is just yours to do with as you please. And then you look at money and you're like, oh, this is a limited resource and I have to take care of this. When it should be the other way around. Your time, anything you have can be replaced except your time. You can go out there and make more money, but this moment that you have right now, if you squander it, it's gone forever. There is a very limited amount of time that you have within the day. You will always end up with 24 hours, no matter how you slice it, no matter what you do, no matter who you're talking to or who you're spending it with. You will always have 24 hours within your day. There's an unlimited amount of money that you can gain, and there's an unlimited amount of money that you can lose within those 24 hours. There's no cap on that. The only cap is you. You are the only one that can cap that. I want you guys to get that in your head. Your time is what is precious. So when you're looking at these products that can streamline your day and give you more time, and it's something that is under $100, I would definitely recommend going for it. Start utilizing your time to make more money, because that is really your most valuable asset. Most of you don't even know any other way to make money other than trading your time for money at a traditional job. So let's be real. Let's look at things realistically. A lot of us aren't honest with ourselves, and that's the problem. You're valuing this money over your time, and that's why a lot of people are still broke, honestly. You have to realize what your valuable asset is, free up some of your time, and you can focus on some high dollar activities. Cleaning, unless you're trying to start a cleaning business, cleaning is not a high dollar activity for you. There are other activities in your life that aren't a high dollar activity. That is just one example that I use because it's something that I decided to put forth that money and streamline. But there are other things within your life, your personal life. Some of you might be at home with your mom and she's cleaning for you. So cleaning might not be it, but there are other things. There are always things that are trying to get our time. Time thieves, we can call them. They are everywhere. This is your most valuable asset, and people are constantly trying to steal it from you, more so than your money. Yeah, people try to steal your money, but not as often as people are trying to steal your time. So if you utilize your time properly, you'll be able to better manage those tough times, because you've done work ahead of the time, and that put like some cushion, some padding on your grind time. I'm not saying stop completely, because yesterday when I was tired, I still released a video. I'm still releasing daily videos. It was a short video, yeah, Very, very short, but something got released. So with that being said, I want you guys to keep in mind that we're never going to zero. We might have to turn it down from 100 to a 10, but we're never going to go down to zero. Once we start this journey, we can't stop, guys. There is so much out there for you. There's so much that you should have. This life excellency, it belongs to you. It is your birthright. And I want you guys to realize you do deserve this. You really do. You're tired. You might feel like giving up, but don't give up. You deserve everything that this life has to offer you. That life excellency is yours if you just keep pushing forward. So 90-day challenge yourself. Whatever it is you're doing, 90-day challenging yourself to hit that goal every day. And I guess I'm going to leave you guys with this. I hope you guys are still going strong, not giving up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next motivational video.
Yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning.